There are two ways to create a camera in PocketStudio. The first is in the desktop app. When you're in the scene editor, on the right hand side we have this toolbar. You can click on the camera icon to open the camera dialog, and when you press new, it's going to drop a camera wherever your current perspective camera is. And if you want to look through one of these cameras, open the dialog again and double click, and you're now viewing through that camera. But the cameras are locked by default. If you want to move it, click on the padlock to unlock it, reposition it, and when you jump back into perspective view, you can see that camera's now moved. So that's how you create static cameras. If you wanted to create an animated camera, you can use the Android app. So open the app, log in, you can open the project, the scene, and the app will start to map out your environment. Then you just tap to place the scene and use your two fingers to track in and out. So I'll track in, and if you look in the viewport behind, you can see my camera moving around. So this is now streaming live to the remote server, the position of my Android device. And what's neat is you can also enter the viewpoint of that camera, and anyone who is part of the project can share this viewpoint too. So to record a camera movement, I can just press on the camera icon, and you can see the character starts to animate. And I can move the camera around like so. Press stop when I'm done, and straight away that camera is available in the desktop app. So I can jump to that camera's viewpoint, play it back, and we have an animated camera there. But because my Android device is quite light, and I didn't use a Steadicam, it's quite shaky. But what I can do is filter that camera by a number of milliseconds. I can go with 500 milliseconds, play that back, that's a bit smoother. Or I can bump that up, go for maybe 5,000 milliseconds. That should create a really smooth Steadicam feel. And what's nice about the Android app is that it really works anywhere. So you can be on the move, on location, or in the studio, and it will work just the same. And finally, if you want to save that camera out, you can export to FBX by clicking on the disk in the camera dialog.